Hey Crosswalk, it's nearing the end of the first official day here in Mozambique, and what a day it's been. I think I've met all my goals for the very first day, which were pretty simple goals really. Get my feet on the ground, find my hotel room, get some currency exchange so that I have some local currency, and do a little bit of a walking tour of Maputo. And I was able to do all of that because I had to look for a bank or a cambio, as it's called here, to exchange some money, and it took a little while to be able to do that. Fortunately, there were some very helpful people on the streets out there, and they got me to the right place. One bank guard in particular who let me in after hours so that I could ask a question of a bank teller, and she directed me just down the street where I was able to get some money exchanged. So we're all good. I've had supper. It's a little after 6 at night, and I'm going to have an early night tonight because I've got to be back up at 3 a.m. tomorrow for a trip up the coast to the next city, Beira in Mozambique. And maybe that leads into just explaining a few of the goals for this trip real quick. I want to hit the top 3 cities in population, the 3 largest cities here in Mozambique, and get a feel for each of them. In the 3rd city, Nampula, I'm actually going to rent a vehicle and drive out into the country a little bit and then drive down to the coast in the northern part of the country. It's a little bit more deserted down there, and I'm going to visit a place called Ilha de Mozambique, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And all of that just to get a feel for Mozambique and what it's like and where we might start a mission once we get going with that part of it. Then finally I'm going to circle back, and that leads to the second big goal. Number 1, as I said, getting a feel for the 3 largest cities here. And number 2 is to meet with some legal representation and hopefully be able to start a conversation about how we can become officially registered in Mozambique. So lots to do. When I come back here to Maputo, that's when we'll be meeting with a legal representation. I will have some company coming over from Malawi. One of our missionaries over there is going to come over and help me with that. So I'm excited. Tomorrow's another big day, and hopefully we'll be able to check back with you tomorrow. Anyway, for tonight, it's great talking to all of you. Keep this whole trip in your prayers. And yeah, I'm going to sign off.